Kung Fu master is prepared to train hard.
There's nothing more fascinating than stylish martial arts moves and jaw-dropping Asian settings improved by modern animation. This was what made DreamWorks Kung Fu Panda so good when the first film dropped in 2008, and it's a staple for most DreamWorks movies. It's been a few years since Po scaled over the fence to the Master's compound, and we've watched the panda go from a clueless animal to an enlightened dragon warrior.
Be ready for anything.
With a 2024 sequel in the works, it looks like fans are dying for more Kung Fu Panda awesomeness, and DreamWorks is ready to deliver. In today's video, we'll be sharing the latest details on the Kung Fu Panda 4 development, and trust us, you don't want to miss this. If you love videos on hit TV shows and animated movies, do us a solid by subscribing to the channel and leave a like after you've watched the video. September was an important month for fans of the Kung Fu Panda franchise, as the studio kicked off promotion for the sequel with an official poster art. The image shows Po on a recognizable stance with what looks like a mysterious temple design in the background. The picture of the Dragon Warrior was sure to get fans hyped for the upcoming movie, but the studio also provided the film's first footage at CinemaCon 2023. This footage reveals plot details like Po's new mission to find the new Dragon Warrior and his encounter with a strange new villain called the Chameleon. From the short clip, we can see that Po's journey to find his replacement takes him all the way where he meets a new antagonist who can bring back the spirits of past villains. Along with the new villain, DreamWorks also unveiled a new character called Shen, who befriends Po on his latest adventure.
For his greatest challenge yet.
From what we know, Shen is an anthropomorphic fox who will play a vital role in Kung Fu Panda 4, but we just don't know what that may be yet. If there's anything we've learned about Kung Fu Panda series, it's that the minds behind the project always have a few tricks up their sleeves, and we can't wait to see what they have in store for us. 2023 saw the Hollywood writers and actors strike put a stop to several production studios, and for a while it looked like DreamWorks had put a stop on Kung Fu Panda 4, until the strike was resolved, of course. It's been weeks since the strike ended, but there's still no news on a release date for Kung Fu Panda 4. If the movie's release eventually gets pushed back further, it will follow in the footsteps of Kung Fu Panda 3, which was delayed from December 2015 to March 2016 to avoid Star Wars: The Force Awakens. However, Fox president of domestic distribution, Chris, told Deadline that Universal would be sticking to its initial release date months back. Kung Fu Panda is one of DWA's most treasured properties, and we want to make sure it is positioned where it has the best chance to reach the broadest audience. In reviewing the competitive landscape, which we do on an ongoing basis, we feel that the spring availability does just that, gives KFP the maximum amount of air to breathe in order to have a long, successful run.
Many years ago, I lost my father. I'm very sorry.
His words meant fans might get to see Kung Fu Panda in theaters on March 8, 2024, if the film hopes to make a splash in the cinemas around the world. It's only a matter of time before DreamWorks and Universal Pictures kick off their marketing campaign for the film. There can be no good movie campaign without a killer trailer, and we have a feeling the first trailer for this film will grace our screens sometime in December. Since it has become a normal practice to release a number of trailers before a film's theatrical release, fans should expect the first 2 months of 2024 to be filled with trailers and clips for the upcoming film. It's been a lengthy 7-year wait since Kung Fu Panda 3. However, Jack Black has kept Po alive in the interim with the Netflix series Kung Fu Panda: The Dragon Knight. Outside the series, Black garnered immense popularity in 2023 for voicing Bowser in the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and his song Peaches was a sensation on the Billboard Hot 100. If there's one thing the Kung Fu Panda franchise is known for, it's its impressive voice cast. From martial arts veterans to big-name voice casts that sell movies, the franchise has it all. And with Kung Fu Panda 4, things can only get better. As you can expect, it can't be a Kung Fu Panda movie with Jack Black reprising his role as a fat Kung Fu-wielding panda Po. The upcoming 4th film will see his character grapple with his own legacy and the idea of finding a successor for the Dragon Warrior mantle. Just like Black, there can be no film without Master Sifu, and Dustin Hoffman will be right there once again to provide aid to his former students for what is to come. Since the last Kung Fu Panda movie hit theaters, it became law that there can be no group as awesome as the Furious Five, and we're delighted to inform you that they will still play an important part in the fourth film. This means Angelina Jolie, Seth Rogen, Jackie Chan, Lucy Liu, and David Cross are ready to pick up the mics for their voice roles. While we aren't too sure who voices Chun-Li, Sly Fox in Kung Fu Panda 4, we know that American actress Awkwafina has a voice role in the upcoming film. It's easy to conclude that she will voice Chen, but there is a slight chance that she will play a totally different character we don't know about yet. One thing we know for sure is that the actress played an important role in Marvel's Shang-Chi and the Legend of Ten Rings as a welcome addition to the Kung Fu Panda family, and fans should watch out for her signature jokes. After the spectacular failure of Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken at the box office, it's safe to assume that DreamWorks Animation and Universal Pictures are walking on thin ice. With a massive $70 million budget, the animated movie barely grossed $45 million at the box office. Saying the movie failed to impress the fans is an understatement, and the men calling the shots can't afford another flop, which puts Kung Fu Panda 4 in a tricky position. Everyone working on the project knows how important the sequel is to their future, so there can be no mistakes. Since its inception, the Kung Fu Panda franchise has been one of DreamWorks' most successful pieces of IP, bringing home over $1.8 billion with an average box office total of $605 million. In the span of 4 years, DreamWorks released Spirit Untamed, Trolls, World Tour, and Ruby Gillman, all of which flopped spectacularly. And it looks like the studio is hoping for a Kung Fu Panda sequel to come to its rescue. If Kung Fu Panda 4 replicates the success of its predecessors in 2024, it would be a huge step forward in DreamWorks, who has had to struggle with the idea that they might have lost touch with what audiences really enjoy. One thing we know is that audiences really love Kung Fu Panda, so if the sequel is executed brilliantly, we see no reason why DreamWorks Animation and Universal Pictures shouldn't be smiling at the bank. If Kung Fu Panda 4 is anything like its predecessors, we know it'll be filled with dazzling martial arts, stunning animation, and exceptional storytelling for viewers when it comes to theaters next year. DreamWorks Animation and Universal Pictures are putting a lot on line by hedging their bets with a Kung Fu Panda sequel, and it's either going to be another Jack Black masterpiece or an utter disaster for everyone involved. No matter what happens at the box office next year, the franchise has earned its place among the giants of animated movie industry, and nothing can change that. Do you guys think Kung Fu Panda 4 will be as successful as its predecessors? Let us know in the comments below.